Councilwoman Montgomery, if you could give your opening statement.
Sorry. Musical microphone.
Thank you, Putnam County News and Recorder, for hosting. Thank you, Philipstown, for coming out, and thank you to all the citizens for giving me the honor of serving you for the past 4 years. And thank you, Mr. Cunningham, for moderating. I have to tell you a little story, Doug. When I was a kid, I used to go to the North Highlands Firehouse with my dad, and when he did his duty detailing on Sunday mornings, I would sit there and read. And one day I stopped and I asked him, "Dad, do all fairy tales begin with once upon a time?" And he said, "Oh no, there's a whole host of them that begin with, if elected, I promise." Well, 4 years ago, I promised certain things. And you know, I have delivered. I promised to put our town guidelines to work. I promised to work hard to retain the character of our town while protecting the beauty and natural resources. We could check that off the list. I'm proud to be a part of the development and adoption of our new zoning code. That will continue. That work will continue. I'm proud to be fulfilling the promise for a roadmap to reach our economic and environmental goals. The people of the town of Philipstown, with their elected officials and their appointed officials, can chart the future of the town, our town. 4 years ago, I promised to ensure that this community would have a sustainable, cost-effective, and most of all, safe emergency response network. We got an A+ from the sheriff for our response to Irene. The door to each agency is now open, a little bit, for us, together, to closely examine the most critical service of our town. We weren't alienating them. We're trying to work together. I have an obligation to every citizen and every volunteer to assure that they are safe. I have an obligation to every taxpayer to show that their dollars are used to provide a safe, cost-effective, and efficient service. It takes experience, leadership, and knowledge of the system, all systems. I'm here because I've been participating in everything that makes up a town for as long as I can remember. From being a class mom to a recreation commissioner. From being an employee for all local businesses, up and down Main Street to Route 9, to being an entertainment producer. From putting my mom in the back of an ambulance, to being an EMT and a 911 dispatcher. My hand has been on the pulse of the community, and it's proven that I can address the challenges that are to come. I hope you come out and vote for me on November 8th.